What's going on, guys? It's Big Slam back again. We're going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys end of the season, the crashing and the burning of this football season right here. But before we do that, I just wanted to say I didn't make a Buffalo Bill video because all my friends came back to town from out of state for Christmas and New Year's and things like that. So I spent as much time as I could with them since I don't see them really at all, but maybe once or twice a year. So I wanted to make sure to spend some time with them. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. So let's get into it a little bit. Kellen Moore makes his first start in the NFL. It's against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Rainy, cold, windy, not conducive conditions to make an NFL start for the first time ever. He didn't play very well at all, didn't look very good, and that was to be expected, to be honest with you. The kid is young, he needs to grow a lot, and he grew a lot in that Washington game. He looked pretty good yesterday, 3 touchdowns, 400-plus yards throwing, so he did fumble the one snap, but unfortunately that still happens in the NFL every once in a while. It shouldn't happen, but it does. Now, let's talk about this right now. I'm going to make a video later on here, sometime during the playoffs, about what this team needs to succeed next year as far as draft. Now, I'm not going to give you player names because I don't watch college football. I do not know the players. I'm going to be very upfront and open with you guys about that. If you know the player names and things like that and you want to put them in the comment section, I'm all for it. But like I said, I'm going to make that video later on during the playoffs or maybe even after the Super Bowl, what I think this team needs. So I do just want to talk quickly about Jason Garrett and his future with this team. Obviously, Jerry Jones came out and said that Jason Garrett is going nowhere. Now, the other day, I was actually watching NFL AM, whatever the hell they got on there now on NFL Network. I forget the damn name of the show. But one of the guys on there, they were doing this stupid segment, hashtag 4COL, okay? And it's hashtag for crying out loud. And one of the guys said, for crying out loud, Jerry Jones fired Jason Garrett. Other teams in this league won with backup quarterbacks, this and that. And I can't believe these people are asking Jerry Jones to fire somebody. Every time he wants to fire somebody, I mean, it seems like this team changes coach every other year. For once, Jerry Jones is doing the right thing and keeping continuity within this organization and this team, and people want him to fire Jason Garrett. You weren't saying this last year when the team was 12-4, winning the division, getting a home playoff game, and almost going into Green Bay and possibly upsetting the Green Bay Packers last year on the way to an NFC Championship game. Now, obviously, we know what happened with Dez, and we fell short against Green Bay. Green Bay beat us. Whatever. I'm over it. Obviously, it's over a year, almost a year later. But I'm saying, he's finally doing the right thing, keeping everything together. This guy went 12-4 last year with the healthy Tony Romo. Actually, Romo wasn't even healthy that last year. He was banged up to all hell. Broken bone in his back. He's coming off a back surgery. I mean, come on, man. And this team went 12-4 with that Romo. And now you want to fire Jason Garrett because he had a bad season. This is his first losing season as a head coach in the NFL. Granted, there were a few years, 3 years of 8-8 football. And those were with very, very mediocre rosters that he took that team to 8-8. Him and Romo took those teams to 8-8 with mediocre talent. Now he's got some talent, and Romo goes down for 3/4 of the season. What do you expect the team to do? I mean, these players have got to execute. It's not on the head coach. What do you want the head coach to do? Did the head coach fumble as he's going into the end zone against the Washington Redskins? No. Did the head coach throw multiple pick sixes that crushed us? Did the head coach let up a kick return for a touchdown against the Giants? No. These guys have got to execute, man. There's only so much coaching can do. And I know everybody's going to say, well, he could have come up with a better game plan. Well, what's your game plan? That's what I want to know. I'm sorry, it just pisses me off that everybody wants Jason Garrett fired. He gets another year. Despite what you may think, Jerry has already come out and said he's not doing anything with the head coach this year. So he's here next year. Grant him another year, at least. Think about it. It's the smart thing to do. Keeping continuity within this team. It's the smart thing to do. Now, if Garrett has another season even remotely close to this, he's gone. And rightfully so. But as of right now, he's the head coach, and I think he deserves another year. Okay? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Like I said, I'll do what I think this team needs in the draft and free agency and things like that later on. Probably after the Super Bowl, something along those lines. But if something happens in the meantime, I'll probably end up doing, something about football, another video about football, so stick around for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I want to hear it in the comments section about Jason Garrett. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.